Well now, gather round and settle in by the fire, for I have a tale unlike any other holiday yarn you've heard. This story is about a man who became a legend one snowy Christmas Eve, the one and only Christmas Suit Man. Now, folks around town knew Christmas Suit Man by many names, but if you'd seen him just once, you'd never forget him. Tall and merry, with a shock of curly hair that danced in every which way when he moved, and an outfit that sparkled even in the moonlight. His suit? Oh, you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it for yourself. A green and white striped wonder, woven with such Christmas cheer that it looked like a candy cane come to life, topped with little reindeer, Christmas trees, and ornaments decorating each stripe. When he walked, he jingled, and when he laughed, it was like bells ringing all over town. But the reason folks tell stories about him to this day happened one frosty night, on the very eve of Christmas. It was a night just like this one, with snowflakes drifting softly down, and the faint glow of lights and windows all through the valley. Christmas Suit Man was on his annual walk through the forest, delivering holiday cheer to woodland creatures and leaving small treats on tree branches, for that was his way. And that's when he heard it, a deep, rumbling growl that sent chills up his spine, as if the very earth itself were speaking. He looked up, and there, looming over him, was a bear. And not just any bear, mind you, but Old Grizz, the mightiest, most cantankerous bear to ever roam those snowy woods. Old Grizz was hungry, and he didn't care one bit about Christmas cheer, thank you very much. Now, any other man would have run, or at least taken a step back, but not Christmas Suit Man. No, sir. He took a step forward, not a single glimmer of fear in his eye, though he knew this was it, a showdown for the ages, man to bear, in the still of the winter night. All right, Old Grizz, he said, tightening the sleeves on his green and white striped suit. You might be big and mean, but I've got Christmas spirit like you've never seen. Old Grizz let out a roar that rattled the pines, snow tumbling down in flurries from the branches. Christmas Suit Man set his jaw, took one last deep breath of that crisp, cold air, and launched himself forward, fast as a sleigh down a hill. And that's when he did it, asterisk bam, asterisk right hook, straight to the bear's jaw, strong enough to stop a reindeer in mid-leap. The snow flew up in a burst around them, like an explosion of powdered sugar on a Christmas cookie. Old Grizz stumbled back a step, stunned. His great head wobbled for a moment, as he tried to figure out just what in the name of holly and ivy had hit him. But Old Grizz wasn't going to back down, either. He let out another growl and swiped a paw the size of a snow shovel right toward Christmas Suit Man. But our hero was quick on his feet, darting to the side with a spin, the bells on his suit jingling like mad. Back and forth they went, through the snow and the trees, a blur of green and white stripes against the deep brown of Old Grizz's fur. Each blow and swipe echoed in the forest like the clang of church bells on Christmas morning. But Christmas Suit Man wasn't about to give up, and after a few solid rounds, he could see Old Grizz was tiring. With one last burst of energy, Christmas Suit Man sprang forward, wrapping Old Grizz in the biggest, jolliest bear hug you ever did see. And as he squeezed, he shouted out, "Now you listen here, Grizz! There's room enough in this forest for both of us, and plenty of cheer to go around." Old Grizz stopped struggling, his big head tilting, and for a second, something in his eyes softened, as if he was just now feeling the spirit of Christmas. He huffed, letting out a sigh so loud it blew the snowflakes off the branches. And from that night on, Old Grizz respected Christmas Suit Man's path. They say he'd watch from the shadows every Christmas Eve, just making sure his old sparring partner was still jingling through the woods, spreading cheer. But never again did he try to cross paths with him, no sir. And that, dear friends, is how Christmas Suit Man fought a bear and won a peace that lasted all the winters to come.